Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Jim. We have our next load, and it's a little bit unusual. For starters, we're parked here for the night. We're still in Bayonne, New Jersey, basically right down from where we dropped our last load. And we're gonna spend the night here, on the side of the road. No facilities, but we're gonna get up really early because we got to get up to Connecticut, and I want to get up there before there's any kind of traffic, because we're gonna have to get out of here, go across the bridge, then shoot up 95 and get up into Connecticut. It's about 90 miles north of where we're at right now. Then we're picking up a load, and we're doing something else that is highly unusual for us. We're taking that down to Georgia. Now, I take that back. It's not really all that unusual for this company for me, but it will be for y'all, because we have not yet done that this year. And that is that we are taking it down, back down to Georgia, and dropping it on the yard and hooking another trailer that's already preloaded for us, and then heading right back out. So we are doing a drop and hook. Have not done that on this channel with this company before. I have done it plenty of times back in the day when I worked for them in the past, but it'll be new for y'all. And it's a refreshing, it just is good for us because we'll make some money. We are doing this is about 1,000-mile loads. Like I said, it's 90 miles north to Connecticut to pick up our load, and then it's about 900 miles back down to the yard in Georgia, and then we drop and hook and take our next load on out, and then we will go kind of do an out and back, and get a reset back once we get back from our next load. So that's the plan. I'm gonna hop in there because I got to get some sleep, and then we're gonna get out of here super early. I don't know if there'll probably not be enough daylight to record much getting out of here in the morning, so I'll probably just say a quick hello in the morning, and then we'll get out of here. See ya. Good night. Good morning, everybody. So we have arrived at our shipper. It is only 6 o'clock. I don't even think they open until 8. I got here, you probably saw if you watched the time lapse, us arriving at the pilot, which is only about 4 miles away from here. We're 2 hours early. I could have hung out, and actually technically we're 3 hours early. We don't have to be here till 9. We can be here at 8. But I went ahead and went into the pilot, grabbed some breakfast, used the facilities, and then got over here with the intention of just kind of camping out here for the next few hours. And the reason for that is because we got such an early start. We actually left out just before 4 a.m. Which is later than I had planned on leaving out, but early enough that it was not a problem getting through New York. But I did that with the intention of getting here early and just kind of camping out so that we can make use of our split sleeper rule. And essentially we are here now. It's a small enough lot that I won't have to get up to speed at any point getting docked once we get checked in. So basically our clock is now paused, and we will get all of this probably 3, maybe as many as 4 hours. I don't anticipate it taking them 2 hours to load us, so I'm going to call it 3 hours. We'll get all of that time back, whereas if we had stayed at the pilot, yeah, we might have been there for a full 2 hours. We'd get that time back, but then we get over here, have to wait again while we get loaded and not get any of that time back. So we'll get the full, let's call it 3 hours back, as opposed to getting only 2 hours back if we'd gone to the pilot. So we're here. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. I'm going to relax. I'm going to set an alarm for about 7:30, maybe take a nap. I'm not really feeling all that tired, but I kind of slept a short night last night because I stayed up a little bit too late editing videos. You're welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna get back in the truck, and it's kind of a rainy morning. It's not too bad right now, and I'm under a tree, so I'm cool to be standing here right now. But it was nasty coming up through the city. It was just blah. Couldn't see the lines. It was awful. And of course, you know, the lines are poorly painted and the roads are a mess, but you know what I'm talking about. It's New York City. We went right through the middle of it. So yep, see you once we get loaded. Okay, we're loaded. Took them longer than I expected them to. It's 10 o'clock. We have been here since 6, so 4 hours. Of course, technically our appointment wasn't till 9. We were docked at like 7:45 though, so it took them a while. Let's take a look what we got. 26,000, no, I think, was it 26? Yeah, 26,000 pounds of automotive racks. So, should stay put. That's not going anywhere because it's kind of almost up to the door. It's pretty light. Alright, door doesn't want to close. Sometimes this happens when you're on a kind of a slope where the door just doesn't want to line up quite right with these notches, and so it won't close properly. It takes a little. There we go. But as soon as we get buttoned up here, okay, put the seal on there. We're gonna head over. It's a different seal. I haven't used one like this before. It's got a little, I guess, a little plastic cap right in there. I don't know. I've never used one like this before. There we go. It's clipped in. We're gonna head back to that pilot we were at earlier this morning because they didn't have any bathrooms here. And I've been holding it. And we'll grab some stuff for the road and then start making tracks. We are going to take 287 down to I-78, and then take I-78 over to 81 and 81 south. That way we don't have to go through the city or DC or any of that nonsense. You know how much I love to go down 95, and I'm not gonna go down 95 except to get to 287. Then we'll take 81 south to I-77, I-77 south to, depending on where we get a fuel stop. If we get another fuel stop in Staunton, we'll have to continue on past I-40 and then go through Charlotte. If we don't have to stop in Staunton for fuel, then we will take I-40 west to US 321, bypassing Charlotte, landing on I-85 in Gastonia, and then we'll take 85 the rest of the way home. Then we will drop this trailer in the yard, pick up a trailer that will be there waiting for us, and according to the dispatcher, he didn't know exactly where it was going yet, but it's coming up north, preloaded. Which, I don't know how we're going to do it. We got 32 hours left on our 70-hour clock. It's 900 miles getting home, and then let's call it another 700 or 800 miles getting back up here. Maybe it's doable. We'll see. But let's go.
Okay, Westbound, the lane that is open is the lane that ends at 2,000 feet and part of the shoulder. This is the only two parts.
Well, howdy. Sorry, I almost forgot to record this morning. I have been focused on getting us home because we are doing something this week that we have not done in a very long time, and that is maxing out our hours. Yeah, we're going to use them all this week. I've got our next load.
Slow down.
Basically, we're heading back down to the yard to drop this trailer that we've got. It doesn't deliver till Monday. It's currently Saturday. But we're heading back to the yard to drop this trailer, and then we're picking up a preloaded trailer and heading back north to Pennsylvania for 3 drops. And I don't think we can make all 3 drops, to be perfectly honest with you. I've let my dispatcher know that I am not sure we're going to be able to get all 3 of them done. I'm pretty sure we'll get at least the first one done. Maybe the second one. I'm almost positive we won't get the third one, because the third one goes, I mean, I don't have the information right in front of me, but basically the first one is a Staples distribution center, and it's, I think, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, I want to say. The second one's just a little bit further north than that, but the third one takes us almost into New York City. So be a tricky one. We have a grand total of 22 and a half, less than 22 and a half hours left on our 70-hour clock. We are still in Virginia. We have a fuel stop about 100 miles from here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Then we will get from there to the yard, turn around real quick, and start heading back the other direction. I am doing absolutely everything within my power to minimize the amount of wasted on-duty time. There's some things I can't control, but everything that's in my control that I can do, I will, so that we have enough time to get back north, because we still have a total of 400 miles to do today going southbound. That's 7 hours. We've got the time to do it, but then we'll have about 3 hours left on our clock to get back going north. And then we're going to have to drive all day tomorrow and use up all of our clock again tomorrow to get to that first delivery, which delivers Monday morning, has a strict point. So we've got to be close by and parked, ready to deliver Monday morning. Then haul butt further north to make drop 2, and like I said, I don't really think that there is time to do drop 3, but I don't think it's one pallet of like granite, so I seriously doubt they will be super strict on receiving it, and it has to be on Monday. If they get it Tuesday morning first thing, I think they'll probably be okay with that. They're going to have to be, because if I run out of time, I run out of time. There's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I'm just hauling butt. Not driving not speeding. Oh, maybe a couple of miles over the speed limit, but nothing significant. But just absolutely balls to the wall, trying to get there as quickly as possible. Of course, construction doesn't help with that. Fortunately, it's a nice day. Yesterday was miserable. Coming across 78 was just terrible. I lost so much time coming across 78 yesterday. Huge accident. Tractor trailer turned over, was blocking the lanes. It got cleared just before we got to it, so I couldn't get any footage of it. But it had us backed up for ages. And of course, it was rainy, and it was a Friday, and the traffic was thick with people wanting to go on vacation, and it just not a fun drive. But we got to Raffine, Virginia last night. Stayed at the Petro. I wanted to film in there, and then I completely forgot about filming because I just wanted to get back into the truck and go to sleep. And then I forgot again this morning as well. So sorry, didn't get any footage. But it's a really gigantic truck stop. I've never actually been into the Petro there. It's huge, 700 and something spots, and they've got this gigantic, massive back lot just for parking. It was quite a hike from the parking lot up to the store to get a shower last night, but I did it. And then they've got there's this massive store inside. It's like one of those big, Iowa 80 or Joplin, Missouri style gigantic Petro truck stops. But the store is, they didn't have any display trucks, unfortunately, but the store was massive. It was almost like going into a mall. Check it out someday if you're in that area. Okay, I gotta focus because this sucks. Construction traffic. All right, bye. Okay, we've made it to Mount Airy. I'm going to take a short 30-minute break here, just so that I can ensure that we don't have to take make another stop en route to get home. I don't think we technically do. It's 298 miles, which according to the GPS is 5 hours and 14 minutes. We technically still have 5 hours and 27 minutes on our clock, but that's cutting it kind of close. I don't want to take the chance that we have to stop again. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the clock here so that we have a full 8 hours to get home. And I'm going to go inside real quick. This is actually, I've never been to this particular Flying J. It's the Flying J in Mount Airy, North Carolina. It's got a large entryway here. I think there's some more parking up to the left there, but there's a handful of spots right here in the entrance. So we're stopped here. I'm going to go inside, check things out, and just take kind of 15 minutes, and then we're going to go up, get fuel, and get out of here. See ya.
After 900 feet, you will reach your destination. The destination will be on your right.
Here. Well, it's kind of busy this morning, or this afternoon, this evening, whatever time of the day it is. About 4:45. But it is the weekend, Saturday, so I'm not surprised most folks are already here. We are dropping this trailer that we got, and we're picking up that trailer right there. So just gonna swing it around here. Stick it in the hole. That's what she said. And switch it out. We got it pulled. Trailer 205 before. Maybe I have. Been with this company long enough, I think I probably pulled most of their trailers at one point or another. Heck, I've driven most of their trucks at one point or another at this point. This handle sucks, by the way. always happens. Every time I drop here, I have to adjust so I can unlock the kink. All right. And that, as they say, is that. That brings us to the end of another video and another trip. Saying goodbye to this trailer and hello to this trailer. Hopefully it's in decent shape and will pass any DOT inspections. I'll have to do a pre-trip here on it in the beginning of the next video. But made it this far, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.